everybody! Welcome! Hi! How are you doing? She froze. I'm just very mad at myself. Out of all of the things that I've done that were unprofessional, this is one that had never happened to me, that I never thought was gonna happen to me. And I'm really upset. Welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Lydia, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hot Pants, welcome. I didn't say con la mía, everybody. Con la mía, everybody. Welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hola, a todo el mundo. Bienvenidos. Espero que estén en un buen día. Lydia, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hot Pants, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Logan, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Ritish, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Nimby, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Leo, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Ritish got it right. Ritish, you said, I think she noticed herself when she tried to start the stream and didn't find the room. That is exactly what happened. I opened OBS. I did all of the setup, and then when I tried to set up the chat specifically, which for the chat you need to already have the waiting room open, it wasn't there. So I'm so mad at myself. I'm so mad at myself. I almost wish we hadn't said anything. That would have been much funnier, but this is good too. No, I didn't notice because anyone said anything. I noticed because I had to set up and there was nothing to set up. That felt weird, like a disturbance in Scuff Forest. I do feel like out of all the scuffs, this is the worst one. So I would call it a disturbance in the forest because it's the worst one because it's entirely on me. I cannot blame OBS. I cannot blame YouTube. Nothing happened that prevented me from starting the stream on time except for me. That's what happened. I prevented myself from starting on time and I got really mad at myself. 100% okay, Ellie. Not for me. I want to be more professional than this. I felt the disturbance of the forest like a million Ellies screaming is absolutely right. I felt like a million of me would be screaming. Indeed. Absolutely correct in that meme usage. Leo Verman, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hello, very mad at myself. My name is Tired. I hope that you recover some energies today. I hope that your day is done. I don't know if you're posting from work, but I hope that your day is done and that you get to fucking rest because you deserve it. You fucking deserve it. Partial lurk stream. Have a happy lurking. Oh yeah, con la mia lurkers. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And also con la mia Wolfgang. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. You got the stream out only a few minutes late. Everything's fine. Yeah, but you didn't see the fire in, like, on the sides of my head, in the background, all fire everywhere. You didn't see the chaos of my inner mind. It's finally it happens. That being said, that's one of the advantages that setting up waiting rooms early has. I normally set them up the night before, like before I go to sleep. One of the last things that I do is set up the next day. Yesterday I was very tired. Yesterday I was just very, like, I've been saying that I need a break for a while, and I do need a break, and I'm resentful. I'm resentful of every single indie developer that I was waiting on for releasing things all in the same month. Because if it hadn't been for September, I wouldn't be as pressured for time as I am right now, and the idea of taking a break wouldn't be as insurmountable as it is. But I do need a break, and I think this is the moment y'all realize how bad I need a break. I think this is the moment you realize just how true that is. Why not open the rooms the moment you tweet the week's schedule? Initially, it was because it's a lot more for me to do, in the sense that if I have 5 waiting rooms open, I have no doubt people are going to be talking and I'm gonna have to be moderating 5 different chats 24/7. Then Lena told me, or one of you told me, I don't remember, someone told me, why not put them on no messages until the stream starts? And I haven't done that ever. So I don't even know how to do that. And I know that learning is probably very, very fast and very effortless. It's just one of those things that I put in the bottom of the list of like, okay, things to do. Figure out how to set up waiting rooms, but have the chat disabled up until I start the stream and then able it. Or up until a couple of hours before I start the stream and then, but then I'll forget to do that. You know? I'll forget to set up the stream to be available for chatting. It's one of those things where I've done it this way and I have to learn how to do it a different way. So that's why you responded in a different channel. You left that comment like a minute later. Huh? Responded? What do you mean responded? With what? What? When you change the hair color, that's a snake tail changes too? Yeah! Yeah, look! Look at this! Waha! All of me is now black and blue. I need to recenter myself. I don't know how I'm framing. I don't know. I couldn't fit it. Stream until you collapse, JK. The thing is that that's what indie developers have said to me. Indie developers went, you don't get to break. You don't get to rest. You have all of your favorite games, all of them in 1 month. Fuck you. At least you're finally admitting you need it. Yeah, I don't like the idea that I need it, but I do need it. The marathon streaming her donathon plan whenever she decides to do that. When I have, I do intend to do a donathon at some point, but when I have a specific plan and a specific, there's a lot of things I have to go into my planning before I feel like it's worth it. You know what I mean? Early waiting rooms do increase audience attendance. Yeah, but if I'm gonna have to moderate 5 different chats 24/7, I'm not willing to do that. So I need to figure out a way to have it not, like, to have the chat disabled, but then not forget to enable it. And, well, I won't forget because I'm gonna see that no one is here, and eventually I'm gonna notice it. But it's still, like, a thing that I need to figure out how to do. And like, have you ever complicate things for no reason? You say for no reason. I'm giving you my reasons. Left a message pointing out that there was no waiting room. Barely a minute later, you chimed in the general chat. Oh, I didn't read anything but the general. I just went into the general chat, yelled so that you guys would know that I noticed it, and came into the YouTube side to set it up. I didn't. If you guys were talking to me elsewhere on the Discord, I didn't notice. Gamerman, Gaminess, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Astroman, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Get good in the developer's response to Ellie, probably. Yeah. When she does her donathon, we need to get her to do Mom Elyssia artwork, or Blue Elyssia, or Purple Elyssia. Mom Elyssia is out of the table. I'm not gonna do that, but Blue Elyssia, Purple Elyssia, those could be some goals. Let me check how many Ellies can be done based only on rings. Rings. Why would you judge by rings and not by the colors of the color palettes? Like color theory. Let me tell you what we have. We have a normal Ellie who is pink. We have black. But it's weird because it's like Goth Elyssia is black, white, and blue. But that doesn't make her Blue Elyssia, and that doesn't make her white Elyssia, and that doesn't make her black Elyssia, because if I wanted to go full on Onyx sort of feeling, Onyx vibes, that would be, if I think of black as like a color palette, I'm gonna think of like Onyx, you know? Which right now, this is not it. This is just Gothic. But if I wanted to go like full volcanic rock, for example, that would also have to be black, you know? We have orange, pink, and goth, who is outside of the color palettes. We could do green. We could do not red because that's me and I refuse to do it. We could do yellow, but I wouldn't do yellow because I don't like yellow. I would do gold. We could do silver. We could do green. Did I say green? Purple. Brown. Darker green. Do you have to actively moderate them? I'm not a streamer, but I have heard that that's been a particularly big problem. I haven't heard that that's been a particularly big problem for YouTube streamers yet. Let me put it this way. Everyone talks about how my community is good, and that is because I actually put the effort in to make sure that the kind of people I don't want in the community understand that this is not a place where they will be able to do that. You know, toxic people, people who are not going to create a welcoming environment. If I'm not there to see it 24/7 and one of my channels suddenly had like someone being toxic on purpose and I'm not there to see it, then I would be failing at my task of creating a good community. You have mods for a reason? Yeah, but I want you guys to be able to... This is a voluntary position that you guys are doing. You're moderating out of the goodness of your heart. I can't pay you for it. So I'm not going to create a 24/7 task for people that are just helping me out. You know what I mean? That would be so rude of me. I would have to moderate it myself. Because it's too much to drop on someone's shoulders when they are not even getting anything out of it other than just helping out of the goodness of their heart. Next, welcome, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Ellie opens door and walks in calmly. Ellie, Ellie opens the door and leaves calmly. Yeah. I was playing Hades and I didn't see the time. Don't worry, the stream wasn't even here at the time that it was supposed to be. I forgot to make my waiting room. Isn't this model Elyssia because you're an eel instead of a snake? No, I'm still a snake. I'm just a gothic one. There's gold Elyssia, red Elyssia, orange Elyssia, yellow Elyssia, green Elyssia, blue Elyssia, purple Elyssia, pink Elyssia, and finally white Elyssia. There is not going to be a red Elyssia, I'm telling you right now, because that is Mia from Monster Musume and I refuse. Pink onyx a thing now? No! Onyx is in the stone. Red is cool? Yeah, but red is taken by Mia. Why not? Red is my favorite color. Mia from Monster Musume. Sorry, I spent my entire first 2 years being compared to Mia from Monster Musume, and people saying I look too much like her, and I refuse to make it even more similar by making myself red. I just, Just start drawing from the submissions everyone made for your birthday event a year or two ago on the Schoolgirls theme one. Can you imagine? She basically put us in the solitary confinement if we do anything bad. Kind of. The first step is muting. Sunday Ellie's gonna hire an editor and she's not going to let them edit anything for her. Funnily enough, if I were to be able to hire an editor, I would probably give them pre-edited stuff. Like, I would probably cut down the streams into highlights and be like, okay, these are the parts that I think are important to keep. You do with this what you will, but these are the parts that I think are important to keep, or these are the parts that I would like to keep for the narrative. So you're not entirely wrong. You can pay them that being not sustainable is another tale. No, I literally cannot pay them. Why must you not let people who want to help you? They help me in the streams! Characters can't claim entire colors. Have you googled Mia from Monster Musume? I am not going to set myself up to be compared to her constantly all the time. Not again. Red Lisa with short hair, not Mia. But my hair is long, bro. You can be a red one with different complementary palette, however is set for the other colors and be way different than Mia, even if your stronger color is red. Yeah, but here's the thing. Have you tried making a color palette that is red and that doesn't use the colors that Mia uses, which is like a cream yellow situation? It wouldn't look good. It wouldn't look good. And guys, I've explained my reasonings. I'm gonna stop explaining them over and over again. 30 minutes in? Yeah, I know. Then use a ponytail? People will just claim that I'm Mia with a ponytail. I don't want to set myself up for that. I just don't. Characters can claim entire colors. Meanwhile, every single Pokemon protagonist and rival. Don't they use just normal red and blue comparison, which is like a staple? I don't need to Google her. I love Monster Musume and have 10 plus years. Have for 10 plus years now. Well, the thing is, Logan, the first 2 years that I was here, every single new person in the chat would come in and immediately would say, "You look like Mia from Monster Musume. Do you know Mia from Monster Musume? You look just like her." It becomes a thing that you get absolutely sick of hearing, especially when I made so many choices to not look like her. Hot take, who cares what everybody says? I do. When it's told, here's the thing that you need to understand. I spent so long designing this. I spent so long. I sent 25 images at a time to my friends, asking for opinions, etc., etc., etc. Just for people to come in and sort of tear that down. When people see your characters and they immediately assume that you copied them from someone else, it tears every bit of effort that you put into making your character, and it makes it into a little bit of trash. You know what I mean? They invalidate everything you've done because you're just Mia from Monster Musume, but pink. As a creator, as a designer, it's not a pleasant feeling. So you may not care, but I certainly do. Use 2 big twin tails, and that way you can be called Red Miko and never Mia. I would be called Miko. What's stopping people from calling you Black Mia? People will always troll. But I don't think they meant to troll initially. Anyways, let's move on. Let me read this really, really fast. Never said that on my first streams. Okay, well, not every single person. Most people. It was pretty funny before realizing it legit bothered you. You don't actually resemble her at all. Thank you! Thank you for saying that. Astroman, did I say hello to you today? Welcome, my hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I can understand why people think there is a similarity, but saying you look exactly like her is ridiculous. Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I legitimately made so many choices so that I would be distinct. I spent so long trying to make sure that I would be distinct. The only time someone said you look like Evangeline, not Mia, was when I cut down your hair at the start of the stream. Like now, you never noticed you had short hair. Still, there's so many other things, not just the length of my hair. You wouldn't mind being Red Miko, so that's a solution. I would mind, actually. There's nothing I can do about you saying stupid things, Sally. Just let them be dumb and wrong. For what it's worth, I love your design. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I'm not gonna put myself in that position. Basically, just skip my comment saying the same thing and never compare you to me unless we're trolling you. I didn't skip it. I read it out loud. What are you talking about? Anyways, let's get started with the game now that we did all that talking, because we're hoping for more than one run. We're hoping for really playing the RNG today. What day is it? 45? 45, right? Day 45. Alright, today we are, at this point we are always, not just today, relying heavily on the RNG of it all. So, what we really want to happen is we want the vaults with several, like we want the vault, we want the key, we want the tunnel, we want, okay, we want the tunnel. so that I can get the hammer out of the room. Retrievals room. Do I have the card? No, I don't have the card. It would be ideal if I get the tunnel done and over with, because that's the last thing that I need to be able to be done with the power hammer. After that, we still need to make a decision on what to use the axe for if I manage to get it. Ooh, it's been a billion years since I've had the shrine. Let's do... where are my notes? Okay. Every time that I gave 9 coins, it gave me the blessing of the general for 3 days. Every time I gave 3 coins, it gave me the blessing of the high roller, which is my favorite so far. When I gave 20 coins, it gave me the blessing of the high roller, but for an extra day. So we are going to try... how about 12? How about 12 coins? Just so I can write down what happens if I get 12 coins. Please be something good. Ooh, blessing of the tinkerer. Whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. That's nice. 12 coins. Blessing of the tinkerer for 3 days. Why did I not get the shrine for so long? That's information. We got information. Nice. It certainly feels like the 45th stream. It's about half that, but yeah, I know that we are stretching the Blueprints saga for way too long, but that's the thing about depending on the RNG. When you depend on the RNG, you're kind of like screwed until the RNG becomes good, you know? We're not gonna put the code check right there, but I do want the code check because I want to get rid of the power hammer. That's, if anything else, I want to get rid of the power hammer today. Not complaining in the streams are fun. Good. I hope people feel like that for a while. We're gonna grab the dining room. I don't like that it's this early, but last time I didn't even get it at all, so that was even worse, and I didn't like that. We're gonna grab the observatory. We're gonna grab the den. We're gonna grab the den. And we're gonna try to... Oh! I said that I wanted several runs and that I want at least one good thing to happen. So we are going to focus on making one thing happen at a time. Instead of trying to do everything all at once, we are going to try... Oof. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad placement. Gonna put the quest room. Do we have something? We have a gem. Awesome. This is pretty bad, but that's fine. If we do a really shitty run, it's okay because we at least get rid of the power hammer. That's what matters today. Today we get rid of the power hammer. Some other moment we do more long-lasting goals. Yeah? You with me? Who's with me? Let's go get rid of the power hammer. Finally! Finally! Ding, 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 ding. Please, give me that power hammer. Please? Let's get rid of this power hammer for once and for all. If I'm not done with the power hammer after this and I need it again, I will be so pissed off. I will be so pissed off. Where is the power hammer thing in this tunnel? Nothing. Cool. Let's keep doing the fucking tunnel. Let's keep experiencing this. Power hammer? Power hammer? Power hammer? Power hammer? No? Are we sure that I needed the power hammer for the tunnel? Did I just waste an entire run? Possibly. I'll take it. I'll take it if that's the case. Nothing. Okay, let me read the chat. Maybe you guys are telling me something important. What stupid blind move are we gonna get? What are we gonna laugh at today? Probably this one. Probably this one. Stretching at night's a huge game, Ellie. I didn't expect it to be that big. If I recall correctly, we were informed that you're only about halfway through the game. Something about a second floor. Nah, that was a trolling. But Ellie, will grouping surpass Age of Mythology in our stream? That's important for the annual statistics. I legitimately don't know. I do not know. I don't care about the game. I came here to see the adorable emo Mia. I hate you. Right now, you're my enemy. Saint Leo who hates Mia. True. True, true, true. Real Talk Kelly doing blueprints with you has been one of my all-time favorite streaming experiences ever. I've looked forward to it every single stream, every single week. Aww. That's nice to know. That is actually really good to know. Thank you for saying it. Am I crazy that I had written down that I had to go to the tunnels with the power hammer? That might be a good idea to remember the best or first of each year and maybe mention them if they surpass one on the new year. Not in the new year, in the retrospectives. I think this is crazy. I feel crazy. I feel insane. Let's get that food. Awesome. Same thing I told Lena. It's much less about the content than it is about the company. Ah, yeah. I like that. I lost you because you turned some corner again and disappeared into the void. Did I? Did I? Huh? I would take Ellie playing something I don't personally care about over someone I don't like playing something I love every time. True. True, me too. Are you sure this is a tunnel that needed the plumber? No. I'm starting to really doubt it, but this is the tunnel. What I have written down is power hammer in the tunnel. Power hammer in the tunnel. And that's it. Let me double check for you, Ellie BRB. Please do. Am I losing my mind or did she manage to get lost and go in circles in a hallway? No, not really. Basic Human, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. The Bonnet Tunnel room is guaranteed to pull another tunnel. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Imagination Mythology is your largest stream ever, but this year Blueprint surpassed it. Then on the retrospective, you mentioned it. This is what I mean. Yeah, but I do always mention the largest of the year in the retrospective. Are we just making random holes now? Yeah, I'm trying to make random holes with my power hammer. It was a joke about you having no spatial awareness, like that one character in Hayate the Combat Butler that gets lost constantly and ended up in outer space once. That sounds like me. That sounds like me. Maybe you meant power hammer somewhere in the underground. I have done the underground. That same thing with the number of deaths and also the things that you measure unless last year surpassed it is not mentioned. I don't understand what you mean. Spoiler, I'm not saying anything about using the power hammer in the tunnel room. No! Wait, then where the fuck do I need to... Okay, at this point, I think I need to go and search it up for myself to understand what the fuck I need to do. There is a similar area we unlocked that is called the tunnel area. Okay! So that's possibly... That's possibly what we're talking about. Where is that? Where is that? How do I get that? Let's get the parlor. Let's try to win this. Even though I've been bad at this. This box contains gems. The other two boxes contains gems. All 3 boxes contain gems. This is so brain dead. Some of them are literally like 5D chess, and then this comes around and it's like, oh, I have the gems. All of the other ones are clearly lying. What? Okay, that works. That one works. I'll try in Spanish if you still don't get it. Yeah, I don't think I get what you mean. You're counting this year only, I mean that, but plus the biggest of all of your career. But every year? I did understand it now that I read that comment, but every year? You think I should do that every year? Whenever I watch Ellie navigate, I'm always reminded of Black Belle from 8-Bit Theater, getting lost in a hallway with no doors and ending up not only back at the start of the hallway, but backwards in time. I've never had time manipulation. That's something I've never had for sure. So I don't know if that sounds like me. I feel like I would probably do a lot of weird stuff if I had the opportunity to go back in time. I would probably set off the butterfly effect. 2 horrible effects. It would probably not be great. Okay, log into network, Swan Song. We're gonna do the lab. Set up an experiment. I already screwed my run so badly, but just in case. Experiment setup. Continue experiment. Each time you find some trash while digging, while drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan, each time you eat an apple. Ooh! Ooh! This would require me to have a shovel. This could happen randomly or could not happen again. I'm gonna bet it on shovel. I'm gonna bet on shovel. Besides, you know, it doesn't matter if I never find the shovel. If I find mechanical rooms, that triggers as well. Random question, Ellie. Do you know anything about color theory when it comes to fashion? What kind of clothes works well with brown hair? Depending on the tone of brown, because brown is just like, it could be light brown, it could be like chocolate brown, it could be a lot of different tones. Normally, at darker colors, you want more saturated colors. Like, oh! Remember how I just said that I had ruined my thing? Guess what, bitch? Guess what? Things are happening! Okay. Several things. One, I still have that, there was that note in one of the foreman's logs that talked about a remote box like this one. This! And I never understood what it did, so we have to leave this thing on and then go to the foundation to activate the red door, I think. We're gonna fucking hope for that. We're gonna have to hope for that. But also, we have to go to the washing machines with this powering them up. So, do I have something powered up? No. Activate? Send it there? We're still missing one light. Which one? I don't remember. It's been so long since I've been here. I don't remember how to do that shit. Okay. Oh, this. Open that. Send the energy this way. Activate. Send the energy to the power room. Okay. Ooh. Finally! I have depended on R&D for so long that I didn't know that I could feel this alive! Let me read the chat. Let me read the chat. Yes, at darker colors, you want more saturated colors to combine, probably. That's how I normally handle it. Show me your palettes and I can give you more specific advice based on the type of brown. I think he met his past self and gave himself bad directions. Who, me? Not every year you mention it. This last year is the biggest in your career. Only when that happens. Oh, okay. I understand what you mean now. I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. You may not be able to use the power hammer in the tunnel area yet. There is a major obstacle in the way. Fuck off. Seriously? Seriously? Brown is like brown is a lie. Brown is a fabrication of our human minds. Yeah, so is magenta, but that doesn't, like, those are factoids that are true and not true at the same time. If I say brown, you're thinking of exactly the same type of color that I'm thinking of, therefore it's not a lie. Because words are a social construct. In that sense, brown is not a lie. Brown is a word that makes you think of a very specific color. I know the factoid that you are referring to, just like fuchsia, but at the same time, it's not that deep, bro. Words have meanings. Brown has a meaning, therefore brown is not a lie. I need any saying, guess what? Bitch as a system sound or sound alert. Something. One day I promise I'll make a stream. I have it written down in my ideas actually for streams. I have a stream idea that is like people suggesting sounds and I record them for some sort of system sound. But I'm waiting for an occasion for that. Try sitting on the toilet? I don't have the toilet yet. Is there a toilet here? No, there is not. And you will continue to rely on it. Yeah, I will continue to rely on RNG. The brown hair I'm using is the same brown color Kani has. Well, Kani has a softer brown, so more pastel-y colors can work well. If you remember the drawings that I did of Kani, I tried on that pink, I tried on that green. That sort of saturation of colors I think would work well with that kind of brown. Sort of that level of saturation. And I personally really like reds, like warm colors with that. It depends on your accent color as well. I feel like every color can work with that. Not every color. There are some types of, I would really have to see the palette. A major obstacle as in you may not be able to use the power hammer again for a while. That destroys me because I really want the code check room to be usable. Every fucking word is made up, became free with a fucking language. Exactly. I can look at two colors, brown and something other than brown, and tell you which one is brown and which one isn't. Therefore, brown is in fact a real thing. Exactly, you get it. Anyways. Was this it? This service costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your steps with all of your gems at a 1-to-1 rate. That is, you get 44 gems and 5 steps. That would be terrible. This service costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your remaining stars with your allowance permanently. I don't understand what this means. I don't understand what this means. Die cleaning. This service costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your dice with all of your keys. So 0. I paid 5 coins to have 0 exchanged with 0. That's not the best thing. This was actually kind of nothing. I got so excited that I finally had the chance to do this, but this doesn't advance my game at all. Official voice pack, that would be cool. I could finally give the stream alarm a custom sound like Alina's. It is intended to happen at some point. So I can say I have dark orange hair and not lie, although I will sound like a madman. No, you won't sound like a madman. It's just that people will envision something completely different from what you have. Because words are real and they have meaning. If you have 7 stars and 10 allowance, congratulations. You now have 10 stars and 7 allowance. This would get me closer to the 50 stars, but it would absolutely cut my tail short as far as allowance daily. I don't think it's a good bet. I don't think it's a good bet. I got so excited for that. I got so excited for something I don't even like. I feel cheated. At least I can take it out of my notes. I can take it out of my notes. Boiler room, power up washing machines. Bullshit. Done. Done and done. Now, boiler room, power this up. How do I power this up? Can I power that up? Huh. Thing is, to power that up, the power needs to come from here. And this isn't really... I mean, it is powering something up. That power is going here. And now that... if that goes there, that just makes it to the elevator. That also has power, and it's going here. Oh! Oh! Okay! Okay! Alright! Okay. Okay. That is good. Now I just need to make it to the foundation. And if I don't make it to the foundation, I can still make it to the foundation from the outside of the house. And I would be fine with that. Come on, baby. Foundation time. Yes! 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 Awesome! Awesome! This run that I was absolutely throwing to the wind is actually doing something for me. It's actually doing something. If you see all black and brown and all white and brown in one, and then you won't be able to see brown, you'll see dark orange. You need context to be able to see brown. You're trying to make something... You're trying to make a factoid into so much more than it actually is. The reality is, brown exists. And it also is a trick of the light, just like fuchsia and just like magenta. But if I say magenta, you think of the color magenta. And if I say brown, you think of the color brown. And in that sense, it exists. It's that simple, really. I need to get back to drawing again. I would like to see what you're working on that you need the color advice so that I can advise you better. Because just with words, it's really hard to give you specific colors. You turn your 40-something allowance into stars and 20-something stars into allowance. The thing is, I don't even have... I don't know that I have 40-something allowance, and I don't know how many stars I have. That's a problem as well. Brown is totally real until you try to create it with a color mixer. Then it's like trying to build a physical hypercube. That depends. What type of color mixer? Pigment or light? Because those are entirely different color theories. It means your style will be reset to 0, but it will instead be permanently added to your allowance, which could be huge. Why would my stars be reset to 0? Because my allowance is big. What? Where am I? Where am I? What is this? This is the most exciting thing that has happened in a while. Oh! Wait a second. Wait a second. Huh! Huh! Okay. I cannot believe there actually was a second floor. You found the Torment Nexus? This is giving Torment Nexus energy. Is this what you mean? Logan, is that where I use the power? No, because I have the power hammer and it's not... Anyways, I'm gonna use all of my steps in here. Clearly, I'm gonna be using all of my steps in here. That's not the lever that I want. That's sadly not the lever that I want. Oh, I'm gonna hate this because I'm gonna hate having to remember how to get out of here. I'm gonna be so honest. I forgot how to set this up in the way that I had set it up before. It's all trial and error. It's all literally all trial and error. I need to get to that one or that one. Okay. Or that one. Frick. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We can do this. We can do this. This is probably the rest of the stream. This is probably the rest of the stream. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, this one also spins. So what was the point? Okay. Uh-huh. 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 I can grab this. Start using this lever. And that lets me use this lever. Fuck! Where is the one that shoots it up? But also, how am I supposed... Ooh, this is so difficult. This is so difficult. Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. I get it. I get it. I understand. She doesn't. She actually doesn't. Moment to give up on the solution, one move from solving it. Any moment to give up on the solution, one move from solving it. What do you mean? What have I sort of figured out? Have I sort of figured out something? Oh, you mean in the boiler room? Yeah, I realized later. I realized later that I almost had it. This run is getting interesting. This run is getting so interesting. Have you played around with the shrine outside room at all? I mean, I've been writing down what happens with each of the coin combinations I've tried. Okay, so this one shoots it upwards, but then I get stuck in here. So that's a problem. So I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay. I need to find a lever that will leave both... that will both allow me to go to that one and at the same time allow the ones in the bottom to leave that one and go somewhere else. That one isn't it, but this one is, because that one is long, so it would allow me to walk back from there. Now the question is, how do I get there? It's that one. It's that one. Gotta keep that in mind. That one is the one that I need to have a platform. Both a platform I can reach and a long platform. How the fuck do I do this? I get lost as well. Okay, let me read the chat. I need all of your ideas to help me with this. 'Cause, oh baby, my spatial perception is not there. Okay, let me see what I've missed. If you want some dungeon, check hot water vapor. Oh, please remind me at the end of the stream. Please, 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 please. I need all my focus to be here. All colors are trigger the light, exactly. Just say the exact text code of the color. I don't remember head codes. I do know some people who do, who remember hex codes effortlessly. Check your item menu. Watch for. Oh! So this would give me 50 stars, but it would reset my daily allowance to 26. I'm gonna do it. I'm telling you right now, 26 is not a bad amount of money, and I can keep raising it. I can keep raising it, but I cannot keep raising my stars in any satisfactory way in order to get me to 50 stars anytime soon. So this is going to swap 50 to 26, and I want that. I want that because I want to know what happens at 50 stars, and I'm very far from that. All right, so... digital color mixer trying to make brown in paint or GIMP. Yeah, digital colors like light brown, getting brown in the light color scale is very annoying. There is only one way to create brown in digital color mixer, and that is to find a picture with the brown you want and use the dropper tool on it. Nah, it is difficult. It is difficult, but it's not that difficult, that impossible. The arrows will point in between stars and allowance, so it just swaps one into the other. Yes, yes it does. I think you're at least 3 steps away from that power hour. I'm in the tunnel area, accessible from the outside, in front of the area with the cliff elevator, I believe. So I can't use the code check for a billion years. Got it. Fortunately, the lever doesn't use a step per turn. I've been losing steps somehow, though. I have been losing steps. The one to the left of the tunnel, I cannot help you without being able to inspect the room myself. I know! It's so difficult! Okay, so I need to both be able to get to that platform, I think, while at the same time get out of the platform that leads me to reaching it. Is that the platform? I've gotten lost at this point. I apologize for how this is going to be the rest of the stream. I really apologize. So that's not in my head. Steps have gone down a lot in here. Yes, yes they have. This is the rest of my run. If I don't make it to the laundry room, it's gonna be very disappointing, but like, it is what it is. Okay. So this one is a spinning one. I need to find a way to log in. Which one is the one that goes up and down? That's the most important thing. Imagine being able to jump in games made in 2025. I mean, the entire point of the puzzles is that if you jump, you're kind of like not needing it to be solved. So it's understandable why they don't let you. Okay, this one is up or down. Okay, let me... Up or down? It's on the right side of the foundation, the sanctum area. Yeah? Okay, directly to the right of the sanctum. I'm gonna write it down. I don't trust myself. Okay. Up and down is directly right from sanctum tunnel. All right, so I have that written down. Now, I need to somehow get there. I spin this until it is at the boxes. Okay, I can go through the box room. I'm keeping an eye on the amount of steps. Huh? Oh, it's right of the box room. God freaking damn it. Sorry, left of the box room. Okay. This is a suck. This sucks. Okay. Let me go in from here, see if that changes anything. I need that one to be paired with a long one, just like that. But I need to be able to get there. And the only way to get there is through these two. Okay. I'm getting ideas. I'm getting ideas. I'm getting ideas. Can I actually figure this out? I don't know. I don't know if I can actually figure it out. But I'm getting ideas. My steps are going down like crazy. That is really, really bad. Okay. This one would not work. This one would not work. Would this one work? It also wouldn't work. What the fuck is this bullshit? To be honest, what the fuck is this bullshit puzzle? Okay. I need something that will allow me to both move to that place and then move out of it once. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to do at the very least? Do you guys at the very least understand what the point of this is? What's in the room to your right now? To my right. I think it is a way to get there. Ritit! Ritit, you might have given me the solution. Wait. I think maybe you gave me the solution. Well, not the solution, but key information. Very, very, very key. I don't really understand what you're specifically trying to do. Regis did. Duh, it is. Just how do you get there? I think through here. Yeah, through here. Okay, so all of these 3 rooms are accessible. Okay. Okay. All right. Got it. So. I can enter that room, and that room from that area. So, I need something that will allow me to switch the gears around until I can walk to that in a way that when it goes up, I can also walk to that. So I need specifically that one. I need specifically that one to be there. And now I get to enter it from there. Oh my god, retouch. You did it! You actually did it! I'm back. Sorry, I just beat Hades 2 and the cutscenes were long. Also, I don't know how I've never noticed, but Kronos ironically looks like my grandfather. Does he? Man, that's crazy. Congratulations, though! Congratulations on beating it! Okay. Now, I need to get the fuck out of here. Can I get the fuck out of here? Yes. If I spin this around... Okay, I can get the fuck out of here. Oh, but now I need to get to the other side of the sanctum. Wait. Now I need to get there. Can I get there? I don't know that I can get there. I mean, obviously I can get there eventually, but I don't know that I can get there with just this switch. Or do I need to do some switch playing? My jump is weak, but even I could jump at that. Well, Simon is very weak and he cannot even jump 2 centimeters off the floor, sadly. Okay, yeah. We're gonna do some chain of the switches. We need to change some switches. Like this one, for example, leads me here. Therefore, 6-hour streams, let's go? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to figure this out, but it's going faster than I expected. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Even this is faster than what I thought it was gonna be. That's useless. But this is not. Okay. Okay. I can go through here. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, this is exciting. Now, let me tell you one thing. I am afraid. If I leave the boiler room like this, is this red door always going to be open? Or maybe what's in this room is something that I only need to visit once? Where's the goddamn tunnel? How did I miss it? Is it beyond this door? Has to be. Aha! Okay. Torment Nexus again. Oh, for crying out loud! Okay. So this is the entry right to the left of the sanctum. I need to move this. I'm losing steps every time I go back and forth. Ah! So you have to rotate it from the tunnel console now, god damn it. Here. Here. From here, I do this. And I need to make sure that at least one of the long ones is going to be on this room. On that room? No, in that room. 2 to the left. Right? 2 to the left, right? I'm gonna cry. I don't have spatial perception. Is it 2 to the left or is it 1 to the left? It was 1 from the left. How's it difficult then? I thought this room was inaccessible or something, but it was just you being incapable of visualizing how the thing connects. I am very incapable of visualizing how the thing connects. Sai, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, that is something. I'm not losing steps anymore, at least. Does the gear stay in the same place if your run ends? Yes. Are these the mines we have to mine for gems? No wonder we can't leave the mines if we need to solve this puzzle every time to get out. Do you think I'm smart enough to make a puzzle like this? Oh. Do you think I'm smart enough to make a puzzle like this? Do you really? Fuck no. Fuck no. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck do you mean? Okay, this is where the red gems are. And there are things. And I have no idea how to get them. There's something there. I have no idea how to get it. I got so excited for this. I got so excited for this. Do I have any idea what this could be? Do I have any idea what this could be? It's not the word castle, because castle has 5 letters. All of these are just letters. Just letters. Except for this one. This one has an H. For no reason. So that makes me think it is H. Could it be platform 8? P-L... Platform... P... T... It's not! It's not platform! Make a puzzle like this? Sure. Solve it a week later? No, I can't even make it. I never said you made it, but if you own this place, then we probably will work here in the mines. I do own this place now. Just rotate until the other bridge connects, dumbass. But how would it... Because I need to rotate it until I can walk from there to somewhere. And that's only 2 options. There's only 2 options for that. Wrong line? Castle has 6 letters. Go through the other possible option. Okay, wait. Okay. Be patient. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Okay, I'm struggling, but I am persevering. We are going to persevere. We're going to persevere! Okay, I can go through here. Okay. Now, I can walk through here. And... move this. Problem is if I move it there, I can't connect to there. So, what about there? Let me try there. I can't visualize this. Where are you going? I don't know, man. I'm trying. I can't visualize this without actually seeing what it does. Like, I legitimately cannot visualize this without understanding what it, like, seeing it do its thing. I'm stuck now. You're just making it worse? I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Okay, so... Okay. So I'm gonna move back here. I'm gonna go move back to the sanctum side of the tunnel. Why didn't you count the amount of spins? What would that do? What would that do? Go over there now and lower the cogs back down. Bet that will help. No, I refuse to lower the cogs back down. That would... Like, that is one thing that I've done that will keep. Huh? Oh, for crying out loud. For fuck's sake, I thought that I was already on the sanctum side. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Could be the amount of spins needed to have the correct bridge. It's just that the correct bridge is just... I need a bridge that will allow me to walk from there, from this room, to somewhere else that I cannot see. I cannot see it. I know that if I do this, that connects to somewhere. But I don't know what somewhere. And then walk up there. Rotate once now and then walk up there. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I was going to do it regardless, but it's because I'm lost. So I was just gonna go and see where that left me because I didn't understand what I just did. So thank you for telling me. Full drain, NT level, dog level. I've already fucking done this, bro. I've already fucking done this. This I've already done. Foreman's log, a new foreman's log. Yippee! Sure you were. No, I legitimately was going to do it, but not because I understood. The difference is, Richard understood. He was telling me to go do that because he understood what I was doing. I was going to do it because I was lost and I didn't understand what I was doing, and therefore I was gonna do it just to see what was happening. Foreman's log. Oh, Alex, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Fucking hell, why did you walk down and started rotating it from below again? Because there's no way to rotate it from above. There is no way to rotate it from above. Is there? After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame that the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action, but I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here. And as an engineer, I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I suspect by this time next month, the steam power hoist at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. I don't know if that means anything. I suspect by this time next month, the steam-powered hoist as the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. What does that mean? Anyways, now I have to solve this one. Shame I never actually wrote down the rules for the colors. I know for a fact that yellow... goes up, travels upwards. Oh, and black travels like a train. Right. Sadly, I don't remember what white does. I don't remember what white does. That could be a problem. Are you sure we've used all that data? Might still be worth screenshooting those liquid height markers. It's 0, 6, and 14. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's probably a condition. Like, some of them have a condition like, if surrounded on all sides by X color, this Y color is gonna do whatever, you know? You didn't have to flip it from different bridges. You actually were about to go back to the vertical lever and flip that one. No, I wasn't going to. You have a condition. I have probably many conditions, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably have many conditions. Okay. What does Y do? I really do think it's something along the lines of if surrounded by... Let's put... Okay, it's not that. Does anyone have the rules for white? Kinda low-key really need the rules for white to understand what to do. I'm telling you, gray actually does jack. Oh, it doesn't do anything? Oh, okay. Ellie has several 100,000 conditions. If then, else, if then, else, if then. It's insolvable in its current state. Yeah, because I don't understand. Okay, if that's the information I have. The problem is how do I make black go down? If black only goes side to side, because black only goes side to side, and I need all four corners to be black. Unless, can I do them? No, they have to all be black at the same time. I was like, maybe I can be cheeky about this. But the problem is I have no way to get this one down. I need one black to go down, not two of them. If I try to make two blacks go down, I can't. Fail state already. Yeah, no, I understand that. I understand that. But I'm walking through this logic. I need to make one of these black boxes go down. But black only moves to the side, to the right specifically. And yellow only moves up. There are two yellows on the bottom row to the start at the start. Yeah. I know. But oh my god. That's all you needed to say and I got it. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. You're saying actually do this. Why would I want to put it at dock level? I don't think this information is useful. Let me be completely honest. I'm gonna screenshot it, but I don't think this information is useful to me right now. Because I already did the full drain, and I already did the entry level. And I already did the dock level. That's how the reservoir starts. So I don't see how that would help us in literally anything. This is frustrating. This is frustrating because I have that code and I have zero idea how to solve it. I need 4 letters or 3 letters and 1 number. I'm gonna write this down as Torment Nexus. Torment Nexus. Need 4 digits. 3 of them are letters only. The last one is letters or number 8. I feel like I should write down the different letters that make up the code thing so that I can try and solve it eventually just by looking at my book. That being said, let me first check if... Could it be rank RNK? Could it be RNK? Maybe as an indicator we should try to put it at dog level, but it already started at dog level. It already started there. Why would I need to? That's something I don't understand. Okay. Could it be rank 8? RNK. It's not rank 8. Okay. So, I'm gonna write this down. I'm sorry. This is going to be annoying, but... we have RNK 8. We have Lab K. We have Pume. We have Twee. We have Eid. We have Wisp. Wisp is an actual word, guys. Wisp is real. Wisp actually exists. Let me press the button because it's an actual word. Nope. We have Wom. Mukun. Zrdz. Bmess. And that's the last one. Now, there's one last thing that I need to check. I need to check my own screenshots to see if a new clue, the book that I still need to read with a magnifying glass, had any sort of combination like this, but without the use of magnifying glass. Because the problem with a new clue is that I didn't have the magnifying glass. So I couldn't check all of the tiny little intricacies. And I know there's a lot of things that are hidden in there. I'm checking my screenshots as we speak. But I'm not seeing anything that is for assorted letters. I'm not seeing anything that is for assorted letters. I think I do need the magnifying glass with a new clue if I want to get this done. Yeah, there's nothing in there that would give me a clue, sadly. What are three-letter words? The only one that I would feel inclined to... Can I make the word cat? Because I've shown you before, there is one screenshot that I have in the kennel that has a cat playing with a block game, and it says cat, but I cannot make the word cat, so... Assorted butters! What a reference! Have there been any rules for codes in general? There's only one rule that we haven't found the code for, and it's for the Grotto admin computer code, and that is five digits. Not digits, but I always forget the right word. It's not necessarily digits. You know what I'm fucking afraid of? I'm afraid of this needing the boiler room every time I want to open it. But then again... Now that I know that I'm missing a code, then whatever. Right? Now that I know that I'm missing a code and then I cannot get that thing open until I find the code, maybe it doesn't matter if I have to spawn the boiler room again. If the game is named Blueprints, just put blue there. Nope. The second slot does not have a letter L. So that's impossible. Alright. We finally did some progress. It feels like no progress at all because I didn't do the code, but there's that. I am going to do the inadvisable thing. I'm gonna do the inadvisable thing, and I'm gonna put the power hammer back into the thing. The code check. And then I'm gonna do the laundry room as well. I'm gonna do the laundry room. I want to get to the 50 stars. And this is my only chance. I can always get more allowance later. It's fine. I'll start with 26 allowance. It's whatever. But at least now I have 52 stars, so I'm past the 50. Let's go to the code check first. Leave my power hammer. I do not want to lose my power hammer pretty much ever. That is something I'm not willing to do until I'm done with the power hammer. It's very disappointing to learn that I'm very far away from that. So we're gonna check this item. Power hammer. Sad, sad, sad to do that. Very sad to do that. I have 2 keys. So I could finish getting the tunnel done so I can grab more steps. Maybe? Possibly? In the dining room? There's a chance. Nice? I think it's nice. I think it's nice because the planetarium said that something special would happen at 50. Get to the laundry room? Yeah, I got to the laundry room. That's the dining room. Gonna grab the boudoir. Even though that blocks an entire side of the house, an entire wing, this gives me dice, which are always necessary. Gem, which is always necessary. Now we go all the way back, we go to the dining room, and we figure out what I can do. Honestly, not much. Not really a lot. Wisdom for sure. Ellie, we came to watch you do puzzles. This is a staple of puzzle solving. I think a staple of puzzle solving is finding the code. Not really just having to guess the code. Having to guess the code, I don't think counts as solving the puzzle. Sheriff Pumpkin, did I say hello to you today? Welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so we're gonna go up from the boiler room. Trying to get a planetarium. Gonna try to get a planetarium. That's the most worth endeavor right now, because I did just get the 50 stars. I could also, maybe, with a bit of luck, get to the antechamber. I can't do that. And if not get to the antechamber, with a bit of luck, I could possibly get a break room. I'm trying to think of all the things that might be useful to me right now. Getting a break room would be useful. Getting a planetarium would be useful. Don't have a lot of steps. Don't have keys. Don't have the card. We're done. We're done. This is it. This is the run. Anything else that I can do? No, not really. That's that. Okay. Characters. Yeah, that's the word that I was looking for. Thank you. The only clue is an overarching rules about codes, I think. I'll have to go through my entire book, I guess. It is the gallery all over again. In the gallery we had clues at least. I'm remembering something wrong, or didn't you have a lock like this before and the answer was December 8 for some date in the game? Or maybe not December but another month? Yeah, that was from this thing. Let me show you here. If I find it. As always, I'm gonna have to move to my non-gloved hand. Excuse me, but trying to turn pages with a glove is literally fucking impossible. This grid thing that clearly you cannot read, maybe you can read it there. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 saves. But the thing is, what date? Since that has one of the gems that was involved in the robbery, I'm gonna check. I have September 2. That is not an 8. So there isn't much of a point of it having an 8 if it's going to be related to the jewelries, to the jewelry heist. Letters. 8 letters. LTR is not a possible combination. So it's not LTR 8 for letters 8. Great idea for an upgrade disc would be an option to upgrade code check to have the capacity for 2 or more items. Oh, that would be fucking lovely. That would be lovely, bro. All the tunnels going straight up like that on the map are funny to me. Just imagine it as you decided to become a mole and you dig your way through what you wanted and ignore the rooms or the maze. Yeah, sadly, if you just ignore everything, you're not gonna have the door open to the antechamber, so it's kind of useless. A lot of the times, codes like that aren't written down anywhere. They're heavily hinted at by context clues. Yeah, but even the context clues that I'm picking up, like Platform 8 or Rank 8 or stuff like that, is not really working. The word gate is not possible. Is the word key possible? No, the word key is not possible. 73 minutes? Yeah, sadly, we're gonna do another run. I don't care. I don't care that I'm late. I need more. Sunday she'll sleep and show us a nail, guys, and then we'll know everything about her. My nails are actually quite well polished today. Okay, call it a day. Call it. Thank goodness you knew what logo I was talking about. I was going crazy wondering if there was another lock or not. Yeah. I know. I remember, but I don't think it was. That was the hint I was thinking of. I don't remember that there was any other knowledge than dates, crack saves. There wasn't really. It's just like, oh, 8 dates, crack, 8 saves. And even then, some of the dates were not really dates. It was like things that were sound like gates. Like the surname of that guy. Sadly, we're gonna do another run. Oh no, how terrible. More Ellie stream. Guess we'll just have to suffer. I mean, because I know that it will extend, like overextend. I mean, for crying out loud, this was supposed to be a quick run. This first run was supposed to be like no more than an hour. And guess what? It was way more than an hour. Okay, I only have 26 coins now, which is a big downgrade. But I have 50 stars and I cannot wait until I get a planetarium or no, not a planetarium, just an observatory. I'm saying that I think the only hint for that log might be the fact that the answers are dates. But then I would need a date with an 8 that is significant for some reason. I'm not gonna grab the hovel because I'm gonna run out of steps immediately. I'm gonna grab this. What could I want with that? A magnifying glass. Let me see. First of all, if I have money here. No, I don't. I'm pretty sure last time I left all the money there because I was already done with the run. So pretty sad that there isn't. Let me see if I'll be able to trade. You have no items to trade. Yeah, I fucking know. But I thought you were gonna show me what are my trade options. Sheesh. That's really only a problem for you, Ellie. For us, it's just more stream. This is why I leave the blueprints for Fridays as well, so that I can go a little bit longer without fear of like people needing to sleep. 34 out of 40. We're so close. Okay, we are 4 rooms away with this one, 6 away in this one, and a bunch in that one, sadly. The drafting strategy sweepstakes. I need to get more of those magazines. I need to get a lot more of those magazines. There are only 12 days that can be expressed by 3 letters and an 8, right? Oh! Wait! You're so smart! It could be May. March is too long. I guess it could be Mar. No, because there is no R. So it could be May. It's just that it has to be an 8. Because why the fuck would there be a number where everything else is just letters? Right? Like it has to be. I'm gonna grab the kennel. Because if I get a shovel, that requires 0 keys. This is the cat thing that I was talking about. A vault key! Oh, please, 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 please give me the vault. Please, RNG, I'm begging. I'm begging. Please give me the vault. I need the vault desperately. I want it with my entire heart and soul. Please give me the vault. I'm gonna put this here. I need the vault. I need the vault. I need dice. I need all of the dice. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna walk away from it because I'm pretty sure the vault is like 3 gems of cost. We're gonna grab the kitchen. Or the pantry. We're gonna grab the pantry. Grab this, grab that, walk backwards, go to the foundation, continue from there. Continue from here. Should I go down and open the sanctum thing? Possibly. I'm gonna take that. This is a really good place for it. I can't believe it didn't give me anything. Not a single item? Bro. That's disrespectful. Okay. I'm gonna grab the hallway. I don't want to cut myself short this way. So the hallway's a good one. I'm gonna go do the sanctum thing. Will I though? There's a lot of dirt in here that I'm gonna want if there's a shovel around. We're gonna keep going downwards, try to fill up this space. Try to get commissary. Commissary's good. So that maybe I can get a shovel. Fuck yeah! Shovel! Do I have enough money for the rest? Metal detector, sleeping mask, and salt shaker. I could get everything. Let's go. Let's go! Ha-ha! Shit, I think I wasted steps there, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so now that we have this, we have the shovel. We're gonna start digging up as much as we can. Hopefully that's gonna give me some steps as well. We are going to go down into the sanctum. Open that door. And see what happens when you don't have the boiler room. Is the red door going to be completely closed again? Or did it stay open? That's the question. Could we try dates like May 8 or Mar 8 or Feb 8? No, February is not an option. Okay, that stayed up. But did the red door stay up? That's the question. No longer coming in from here. Now we have to come over here. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna check this right away. It stays open! Okay, wait. If it stays open, might as well, right? Might as well. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December should be the only options. Assuming that 8 is correct. I didn't leave it up. I'm a stupid idiot. I'm a stupid ass idiot. Why didn't I leave it up? That is a lot of assuming. I know it's a lot of assuming that, like, oh, just because it has an 8, it has to use the 8. But I think it's extremely suspicious. If it has an 8, why wouldn't it be using an 8? right? Every other one is letters. So it feels like it has to have an 8 in there. Chekhov's 8. Chekhov's 8! Exactly! That's a good way to put it. Oh god fucking damn it! Ugh. Fine. Fine. It's the only number in the whole combo. Yeah. You should raise it. Why would I do that? Are you sure it's an 8 and not a B? It's an 8. Stop trying to gaslight me. It's an 8. What if it's an 8 herring? It could be. It could be an 8 herring. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Alright. Maybe it's infinity? We did have a lot of infinity stuff in this game. We have had a lot of infinity related things. But I don't know, I feel like it has to be. I feel like it has to be. Okay, so looking at the list in front of me, January cannot be because there is no J. February cannot be because there is no F. March and May could be. No, March cannot be because there isn't an R. So we have to start with May. Oh my fucking god! It was that simple! It was that stupid! 1. Ooh! This is the first of the letters. Which is the last letter I need, I think. Right? Let me check my inventory first. Nope. No, it's not. It's not. There's still a few. May 8th. Dear Baron Sinclair. To begin, my name is Worth Laud. My father used to work for your father, the Right and Honorable Baron Thomas Sinclair. Between the years of 1915 and 1918, the former having died last month at the advanced old age of 89, may he sleep in soot in ash. My father used to work for yours, the Right and Honorable Baron Thomas Sinclair. The former having died last month. The former being his father, right? Like the father of this guy? The father of the guy writing the letter? He left behind his widow, 7 children, and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little bit about my father. He lived his life towering above us in solemn silence, like many members of his and your father generation. Sorry, I'm gonna drink some water. Because I'm not being able to fully understand this. It's probably because it's not saying anything important and I'm expecting it to say important things. So I'm overthinking what I'm reading. Okay. He left behind his widow, 7 children, and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little bit about my father. He lived his life towering above us in solemn silence, like many members of his and your father's generation. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington, or the famous estate which he was stationed in. He never spoke of the Baron, not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secrets he kept for your family he took with him underground. Have I read the name Laud before? Worth Laud? It doesn't sound familiar, but I have terrible memory. His elderly comrades and colleagues for his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considered... Ah! Sorry. His elderly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considerate with their words. During the wake, fueled by a seemingly endless supply of spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscences might typically be dismissed as the fanciful ramblings of age, the volume and specificity of their accounts lend a certain credence to their words. Now, I am not a presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host to seekers of this magnitude. Yet, I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales, true or not. They seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps if I have too much time in my hands. Perhaps if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. I eagerly await your response from your lordship, Mr. Worthlaud. What a piece of shit. That was the smoothest blackmailing I have ever seen, but it's still blackmailing. Also, Nirwanda, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. You arrived on a stream where we had a lot of interesting progress, let me tell you. Let me tell you. We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter. Huh? We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmailing letter, and we are not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout, particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. Oh! Right! This is the letter that was stolen, quote unquote, and hidden as part of a different blackmail. That's what this person is saying. Like, first came this blackmail, and then this letter of blackmail was stolen, and there was a different blackmail issued to recover this letter. Right. I was, by the way, so bad at estimating how much space I was gonna need for the foreman's logs because none of this is fitting in my freaking journal when I have my foreman's logs. I'm gonna have to do a Dutch window. Foreman's log 102, date 1/13/1916. I knew what we were doing. No, I knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire. But it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realized what ruins we were exhuming. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in, a dark-trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Orindia. We had found an authentic black print. The sooner we seal the site back up, the better for us all. I am so lost. I am so lost. I knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire. What is the first spire? What is a spire? Let's start there. But it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realized what ruins we were exhuming. Is he talking about these ruins? The ones that I'm here in right now? Or are we talking about different ruins that I'm yet to encounter? The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in. Oh, the border of the print. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Treasure trove. Plus 5 coins for each time you have drafted treasure. So every time I drafted, this just keeps getting better and better and better and better. But is it going to accumulate throughout runs or only once? Oh my god. Wait. That is the Orindian castle. That is the castle of Orinda. Our first black room? Yeah. How the fuck do I get there? This game is so much bigger than I thought. Bro, this game is so much bigger than I could have ever imagined. Ever. How do I get... I don't don't care if I'm losing a step. Okay. The direction of this. Wow. 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 The direction of this is right off the tunnel. So, if the tunnel is... It's not necessarily there. Okay. Okay. The direction is right of the tunnel. Okay. 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 It's permanent. It keeps accumulating throughout the runs. That is insane. That is an insane fucking card. Okay. It's right of the tunnel. 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 Like, 6 people have told you for the last 2 months that you're not even remotely done with this game. Yeah, but I thought they said that because we were depending on the RNG and that makes, like, games long. That castle would be a rad setting to explore in Blueprints 2. If we don't get there in Blueprints 1... Are you saying we don't get there in Blueprints 1? Because I would love to get there in Blueprints 1. The number of times the game makes my head explode is insane. Like, how does it still have more and more to go after all this? My thoughts exactly. That's exactly how I feel about this game. God damn, I love this game. The stupid credits after reaching room 46 are just a fake out. There should have been a cutscene of reading a letter that you own now a mansion, but if you want to prove yourself as heir, there's more. I mean, at this point, the castle is mine. I could stop, right? Technically, the castle is mine. I reached the ending of the game. The first ending. But now, I want to find my mom. That's a second goal. Okay, this was insane. Huge underground castle, huge underground castle. Okay, wait. I already got lost. So, if the tunnel is there, right of the tunnel is in this direction. Right of the tunnel is in this direction. Right of the tunnel is in this direction. This direction. This direction. This direction. This direction. Okay. Right of the tunnel is in this direction. Good to know. Can I do anything with that information? Not really. But it is in that direction. It's in the direction of the east. East wing. Will I remember that? No. Therefore, I will write it down. Buried castle direction east wing. And that's probably not important at all. That's probably not even relevant whatsoever. But I gotta write it down. Okay, why am I here? To get gems. To get gems. But bad thing to draft if I'm trying to get gems. Something that's gonna use all my gems. Well, that could be useful. It's not a lot, but it's something. Okay. I feel like maybe I should go to the entrance hall again. See if I can get gems there. My God! This is not cool. Okay. I'm gonna go back to... Gonna go back to the beginning, even if I'm wasting a lot of steps. Because that way, I may find some gems on the beginning rooms. I need to prioritize gems and dice. Because we desperately want the vault. Beyond anything else that we may want. We want the vault. Let's go here. Let's go to the dining room. I should be able to get the lunchbox by now. Cool. We have a coin somewhere? Question mark? No? Was it alerting me of the lunchbox? That's not even metal. I mean, it could be metal. Okay, it could be metal. I get it. We are going back down. We are going to stop here. Shovel. We all want to find Mom Elyssia. Different mom. Different type of mom. Okay. Alright. Give me something that will give me gems, please. That will give me coins. I don't care. This could give me... okay, a dice. I'll take a dice. A dice is good. Silver key. I normally get crazy for the silver key because I want to figure out the mirror room. But at the same time, right now, I have to prioritize the vault. No matter what. This would use my only gem. And this will give me 3 gems. So we're gonna choose that one instead. We're gonna choose this one. And we really need to solve this one. We need to. This is super important. Stupid credits after reaching room 46. Wait, I read that. Have you actually seen credits? Yeah, after room 46. How many people stopped playing after reaching room 46 because they thought that's it? It's weird because it's clear that you're gonna get to go inside it. Right? It leaves you with such a frustration that you would do one more attempt to get there, I think. The gems are in the blue box. The false boxes are both true. That's stupid. That doesn't even work with itself. The true boxes are both empty. The false boxes are both true. This is self-contradictory, right? This is self-contradictory. Mirror room is a dead end. I don't think it counts as many doors. I think you have to enter it from many places. Because I haven't been able to solve it without entering from other places. What did the first one say? The first one said the gems are in the blue box. The true boxes are both empty. But the true boxes are both empty. If the true boxes are both empty, then this one cannot be true and this one true at the same time. You know what I mean? Might be wordplay. It's that the white one is completely messing me up because this is easy on its own. The true boxes are both empty. So this one and that one cannot both be true at the same time. If this one is true, the gems are in the blue box. And that makes the blue box have gems and lie. But if the blue box has gems and lies, that means both... How to explain this in words? Getting feelings that you're understanding things and then trying to put them in words and it like completely getting unthreaded is fucking awful. The gems are in the blue box. If this is true, then the gems are here. And that makes this box not empty. Therefore, it's either lying or lying. Because the true boxes are both empty. Fuck! I'm trying to put this into words. I have an idea. in my mind. But when I try to explain it, I can't find a way to like... The true boxes are both empty. That means if this one is true, it's empty. But if that one is true, it's not empty. Okay, I think I found the way to explain the idea that I had. So basically, only one of these two can be true. Because they contradict each other as far as what is true. Then, there's this. The false boxes are both true. The fuck does that mean? If they are false, they cannot be true. That's the point of the words false and true. They are contradictory. But this or this can be true, not both of them at the same time. If it is lying, then it is true. But that's not how words false and true work. That's not... I don't get it. The gems are in the blue box. The true boxes are both empty. So if you're true, you're empty. And if you're true, then they are here. And that means white is empty. And that means white is true. But white is so nonsensical that I can't understand what... it's all pinned on this. Remember when we said we could do a 3-hour compilation of you explaining the boxes? I think we'll be reaching 4 hours at this point. And I'm very sorry about that. Ellie getting to experience what it's like to be a computer. Dividing by 0. Yeah, Blue is claiming that 2 boxes are true, which is always false. No, it's not. It's not. White is literally communicating to a player that the white box is always false. But it's... You are... Both true boxes. Yeah. But it could... There could be 2 boxes that are telling the truth. The truth. The rules are... There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true. So, one of them has to tell a lie. One of them has to tell the truth. The other one can either be true or false. But white is always false and blue and black cannot both be true? What? White is not always false. White is not always false. I think I might get it. Please explain it. White is communicating to a player that the white box is always false. Huh? How? How? This is just so nonsensical. This is... Look at blue again real quick. Sure. The true boxes are both empty. The negative numbers are positive? What the fuck does that mean? Normally I don't care this much about getting this one right, but I need the gems. I need the gems. 0 equals 1, you're making no sense. The white box is just blatantly false. I don't understand what it's saying. That's my problem. I don't understand what it's saying. The false boxes are both true. That is contradictory. That is contradictory. If white flips itself, then it becomes true. So if it and blue are true, then they're both empty. So it's the black one. All boxes that are false are actually true? All boxes that are false are actually true. Okay, I understand that. It's saying that the boxes are both false and true at the same time, which is impossible. Which is where I'm getting stuck. I'm getting really stuck here. And I don't understand how that helps me figure it out. Where I'm sitting right now, this is telling me the gems are in the blue box. And this is telling me the true boxes are both empty. So if this one and this one is true, they're both empty. And this one is true, and they are here. Which matches if this one was true. If this one was not true, then this one is already saying something that's false, because two of these boxes cannot be true. One of these has to be lying. The opposite statement on the white box is the false boxes are all false. Does that help? No, that legitimately doesn't help. I'm gonna go with black. I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired. Fuck. I don't get it. This was the worst one ever. This was the worst one in the entire history of these puzzle boxes. I hated my entire time with this. I hated it. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I don't want that ever again. Whenever you enter lose 2 steps, I'm gonna have to sacrifice 2 steps, because I'm saving that dice for the opportunity of getting a vault. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the dice. I'm in the same place. I think I know what I'm saying, but I don't know if I'm saying it right. Me neither. We are dealing with a superposition of quantum states, true and false. Yeah, and I'm not smart enough to understand fucking quantum positions or whatever. I'm totally lost on how that one even worked. Me too, bro. Me too. Why did you think all true boxes are false was a true statement? Because I don't understand it. If I don't understand it, how do I know that it's lying to me? Oh, come on. Okay. Security is better. Security is better. I am desperate for gems. So desperate. It's so clearly blue, honestly. Then why did you say that? I do not understand. I didn't understand it at all. I couldn't understand what the fuck was going on in that one. I'm going to look that one up to see if anyone online figured it out. If you understand the logic, post it on the Discord, please. Wiki entry for Parlor has answered to all puzzles. Does it have them in a way that it explains them? Because what I want is to understand. I just want to understand what the fuck that was. That is all. I don't need just the solution. I like the understanding part. I'm looking it up and it seems like the correct box shifts around. People are saying it was this box when I did that one, while others are saying that that one was empty when I did that one. Well, that don't sound right. That doesn't sound possible. That doesn't sound like it's possible. I tried to explain so much why white couldn't be true. Yeah, but I don't understand it. And most importantly, I didn't understand what that meant for the rest of the puzzle. It just says the answer. That's not what I want. I want to understand it. I just want to understand it, man. Does that mean that I'm right with the superposition? I think so. I don't think there is logic if it really move it around like people are saying. I think people are getting confused because there's no way that this game would do that. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways, add a small chest, Gain 3 room for each red room. I think I'm gonna put a small chest and hope that I can get a morning star or a hammer. Because I could have gems. Now I need a breaker room. Oh! Okay. Let's hope for a morning star. Morning star! Nice. Alright. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, no. No, 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 no. No! It's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. I just want the vault. I just want the vault. Please. That stupid fucking puzzle. I am so pissed off right now. Okay, I'm gonna go to the trading item center thing and I'm gonna see if I can get a security card or gems. Right now I need those. Okay, vault key. No, I'm not giving that one. I'm giving up the salt shaker. For a magnifying glass? Yes, I would like that. 2 gems. Am I desperate enough? Silver key for a vault key. Yes, very much I would like that. Now I have to sacrifice something else. I'm gonna sacrifice the metal detector for 3 dice. That could be good. Okay. Lunchbox for 4 ivory dice. But I do need steps. Shovel for car keys. Metal detector for dice. Not what I wanted, but it's fine. Yeah, okay. The statements are always on the same boxes, so of course it shifts around. Yeah, it's more about the statements than the color of the boxes. Okay, now that I have extra dice, I guess I'm gonna go through the dining room and try to get more gems that way. Because without getting the breaker room, I'm stuck on the closed exhibit. Oh god, this is not going well. Jack Flores, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Break room would cut me off entirely. Shit, I should have gone through the drawing room to have a free redraw. Fuck. Okay. I will take the chapel to keep going up, even though it makes me lose money. I'm praying for a breaker's room so badly, or for something that will give me gems. Breaker room, okay. Breaker room. I'm gonna turn that off, turn that off, turn that off, turn that on. Doesn't matter, I'm not gonna spawn it. Okay. That's something. Keep using keys. I need something that will give me gems, not something that will take gems away. So I'm gonna use one of the dice. Gonna put the library here. Ask for Fuck, I don't have a new clue. I have the magnifying glass and I don't have a new clue. Drafting strategy. No, a new clue. I need that faster. I need that faster. Okay. Something that may give me gems. Something that may give me gems. You want a planetarium? I wanted my planetarium, but it wasn't the right thing to want. What I wanted really was the observatory. It's not so much the planetarium, it's more the observatory. I feel like this has been getting more and more stuff the more I drafted it. I don't remember it having a bed. Don't remember it having a bed before. Clearly you should put magnifying glass in code check. No, I'm not leaving. I'm not taking my power hammer out. That is absolutely not happening. I have to try. I have to try and see if this will end up with anything. Haven't been here in a while. Haven't been here in a long time, actually. Okay. I fucking hate this, bro. Spare bedroom always has a bed? Okay. So I remember wrong. I'm so stressed over this. Because I finally got all of the vault keys. I have 2 vault keys. If I don't get the freaking vault. How many gems for the vault? I should have slashed the vault, bro. 3 gems. I should have slashed the vault. Okay, let's go over here. Try to keep going upwards. Wait, try to spawn a green room, sorry. Okay. Okay. Alright. Gem. Please give me an apple. Turnip! That's even better! That is even better! Might as well just call it then. This is going horribly. Like, horribly, horribly, horribly. But, spread gems in each green room. This is a green room, so it spawned 2 gems in there. So if I walk backwards, I get gems in there. This one also counts, so I'm gonna get 4 gems in there. And I recovered this thing. So that's good. Awesome. Okay. Nothing. Cool. I can get the red crown if I can get the red crown if I have a fast path to it, which right now I do not. But there is a chance of getting something there. Okay. Okay. My last key. This could be bad. The observatory. Oh, fuck you. Oh, okay. I have to use a redraw. Oh, god damn it! I'll take this. I hate you, 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 I hate you so much, I hate you so much, I hate you with my entire life and soul! Might as well call it. I'm considering it. I'm considering it. I made it to rank 8, so now I have more steps waiting for me in the dining room. So I can make it back to wherever the fuck I need to go to get gems. And I'll have enough gems for the vault that I cannot spawn because now I have only 2 fucking dice. Although I guess I can get 4 more. I can get 4 more dice. Okay. We're gonna try. We're gonna try to get 4 more dice. Okay. 3 times 5, 15. Minus 13 is 2. 5. Minus 5. Times 3. Minus 15. Plus 18. Minus 5 times 3 minus 15 plus 18. 3 times 3, 9. Minus 10 plus 5. It's minus 5. But then I have to square root it, and how? Huh? Minus 10 plus 5. It's 5. Sorry, no, minus 5. Square root of minus 5? Can someone give me the square root of minus 5? I don't know how to do the square root of minus 5. I do not. Want a fun fact about the spare room? Yes, please. Do it. Sherman, I'm scared of whatever the fuck it is that you just wrote. Ellie visibly stressed even through her model blueprints. Oh boy, here comes math! With square roots. Oh, you're right, it's not a square root, it's a square. It's not a square root, you're right, it's regular squared. So it's minus 5 times minus 5, which is 25? Yippee! I did it! And I got another silver key that I can trade for more dice, hopefully. Okay, Lord. Can I even make it? Is a great question. Patio. Passageway. I need to get to the dining room, outside, come back inside, get to the nursery, go up to the tunnel and pray. That's what I need to do. Okay. Okay. Passageway. Hallway foundation. Drawing room den. Get mad at the den. Okay. Drawing room. Den. and dining room. Food. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, God. Okay. Now we're gonna go outside. We're gonna go to the outside room. We're gonna see if any of that can grant me any more dice. And then we're gonna re-roll and hopefully get the vault. We're gonna bet it all on the dice. Spare room was upgraded twice. First time you change the color of the room. Second time you're turning it into a copy of a different room of that color. Ooh, that's good. Okay, what about this? Key card. Love it? Question mark? Can I even use it? Shovel. No. Salt shaker. No. Magnifying glass. 2 gems. Lucky rabbit's food for key card. Silver key for key card. Sure. Key card for lockpick. Sure. Lockpick for key card. Okay. Ivory dice. I need all of those that I can get. Trade this for that. Trade this for that. Trade that for dice. Not trading that. I'm willing to trade a shovel now. Yes. And the magnifying glass. Because I'm not gonna use it because I don't have a new clue. Okay. We have 9 dice. We're gonna go get our gems. We're gonna go to the fucking top of the tunnel. And we're gonna hope against all hope in the universe. $36. If I go to the armory, how many steps is that? 1, 2, 3, oh, sorry, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. 25. 24. 23. 22, 21, 20. 19, 18. 17, 16, 15. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's way too tight. I am not going to go to the armory to get something here. Going to go straight for the nursery, which is through here. Through here. Through here. All the way up. All the way up. I gotta say, it's nerve-wracking to depend so much on RNG. Okay, now we have enough fucking gems for a vault. And now I know that if I get the axe, I'm gonna slash the vault. Like, this is so stressful. Okay, what's my fastest room? From the chapel? From the chapel... Yeah, okay. Get the chapel. Not bad. Try my best here. Try my best not to have a freaking heart attack. Okay, through here. All the way front. All the way front. Because the other thing is, if I don't use the sanctum key, it's gonna leave me, isn't it? Passageway. Patio. Go to the side. Bedroom. Break room. Please don't use keys. Please don't use keys. Okay. Redraw. 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 Please give me the vaults. Redraw. Please, vault. I hate you with my entire heart and soul. I hate you so much. I hate you. What happens at 50 stars? Give me something good. Give me something good. Please give me something good. Please give me something good. The inkwell. You may spend stars to draw new floor plans. Woo! Woo! No freaking way! Oh, that's so cool! Wait, so that means... Redraw. Should I use the music room? I'm gonna do the music room. Nice telescope, it is nice. Congratulations, you now have 53 dive. Yeah, but if I keep losing them, I kinda need to gain more stars. Fuck yeah, baby! Can I even make it to the sanctum? Can I even make it? We figured out what that means. We figured out what it means to the 8th keys major if you dropped it quite late or whatever. Okay. Use. Give me the vault in 2 stars. Give me the vault in 2 stars. Do I keep No. You know what? It's not wasted. It's not wasted. It's worth it. I'm gonna keep using them. Gonna keep using them until I have the vault. Sorry. I need it. I need it. I need the vault. I'll never have this amount of rerolls. Ever. At the same time that I have 2 vault keys? Absolutely. I need to use them right now. Even if it takes me a million years. Yeah, I almost let that go. Buy all stars? Yeah, I don't care, man. It's worth it. This is the first time I've ever had this amount of rerolls and 2 vault keys. I need those 2 vault keys right now. I need to use them. They stay open. They stay fucking open. So which ones do I have? 233149. 233 233 233. Fuck yeah. 74 coins. 74 coins. Oh, now I wish I had a freezer. The house flipping Ellie off again, and why is it that even an emoji is censored? Huh? What a hero moment! What a clutch! Indeed! Ellie, I beat the Surface 82 for the first time today, then on the second time, then I did an underworld run and Chronos smushed me. That was weird. Hey, it happens. Roguelites be like that. So this horrible run turned into a really good one. A really good one! A really good one! Oh shit, that's a sigil. Yeah, but I've already gotten the Fenaries. I've already gotten the Fenaries, so... You passed the freezer while rolling? Yeah, but now I want it, not before. Whoop! Compromised. Great Daniels. Great Daniels? Compromised. Which one did she end up using? Jean Ribbon. Oh, that's fun. That's a different fake passport. And that's the one that actually made it through. She's completely out of the country. She's so out. 149. 149, 149, 149, 149. Give me the sanctum key. Come on. Give me the sanctum key. Oh, god damn it! Where is the sanctum key? I thought I was gonna get both of them on the same go, and that would have been so cool. This one was also compromised. Samantha Hayes. How many fake passports did my mom have? Damn. Damn, mom. So sad that they didn't work out for you. Anyways, so no sanctum key, sadly. But yes, sanctum key. Now I just need to make it back in 16 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can make it. We probably cannot make it after that to come back and end up in the break room, which is sad. But hey, we get what we get. We get what we get. I'm still very happy with this. I'm still very happy that I got 2 more vault keys out of the picture. I'm very happy that I got 1 sanctum key out of the picture. I am taking after every freaking room because I don't want to make a mistake. I don't have the steps to make a mistake. We know now that 50 stars is fucking goated, and we love it. Okay, foundation. Awesome. Ooh, you need to open all vaults? But that's a million runs! Gamba again, although that would be greedy. No, I want to save my stars so I can be at 50 more often. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to get back to the break room, sadly. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Now get back to 50 and get the planetarium. I don't think I need the planetarium. I think the planetarium is only there to tell me, hey, you want to get to 50 stars. You know? I think the planetarium's only purpose there was to give me the information that I want to get to 50. Do you think you can reinstate your family as a monarchy or whatever? No, my family was never part of the monarchy. Sure, let's do this one. And hey, that means this fucking paper, the doors, and the rubber keys, I can cross one off. The 7th is major if you draft it quite late. Boom, baby. Done. Done. I am missing 1, 2, 3. I'm missing only 3. Ooh. That's awesome. The 2nd is locked tight in the vault of a bank. That one we know what to do. The 5th is held by a king on his throne. That one I have no idea. The last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. I also have no idea. Which ones are left? Those 3. The vault one, which we know. So technically we're only missing 2 and good RNG. The 5th key is held by a king on his throne. The last key is waiting in the last door of 8. Those 2 are missing. Okay. What do I know about this country? What do we know about Arch Aries? Arch Aries, I have written down that it's yellow, stormy, And it's at the very top of the continent. Do I know anything else about Arch Ares? I don't think I do. What do I know about Arch Ares? Arch Ares is the topmost realm of the continent. Arch Ares was bestowed upon the youngest of the king's offspring. The land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed but as a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lodge. So by them saying untamed and less developed, could that mean that the moats are supposed to be tribal, primitive, and hunter-gatherers? Could that be what it's trying to say? What kind of transportation? I have no idea. I don't have enough information. That might be hunter-gatherers. It could be hunters-gatherers as well. Tribal, primitive, hunters-gatherers. My problem now is that I don't have the mode of transportation. We know that Fen Ares and Orinda were both tracks and carriages. So I don't think it's gonna be tracks and carriages. I think Morajai is the one that has ships, but I'm not entirely sure. And if they are hunters-gatherers, could it be horseback? How about I try that? How about I try horseback, hunters-gatherers? Horseback would be... Wait, I need the one that changes... No, that one is the last one. That one changes everything. Okay. Not that one. This one next. Nope. This one next. Stormy. Okay. Yellow. Yellow is... the jagged one. That one. And moats. We're gonna try tribal. There's a lot of guessing that I'm doing. It isn't! Yippee! It isn't. Okay, let's see how far away we can get with 4 steps, which is not gonna be far at all. And end the day where we can, I guess. 3 steps already. I'm ending the day in fucking outside of the mansion, aren't I? I'm not even gonna get outside, am I? Going into the foundation at most, I think. Yeah, that's a threshold. This is a threshold. I'll go up and I end at the foundation, apparently. she's a spy, so the answer is yes. Can you imagine if every single vault has a fake passport? Every single one of them. Okay, I can't go anywhere in one step, so might as well end wherever. All right. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I actually got a lot done. There was the whole Torment Nexus thing. There was the 2 vault keys that I managed to get out of the picture. We got 1 Sanctum key. So that's a lot. We discovered 1 new Shrine Blessing. I feel okay. I feel okay with that. We discovered a new blueprint. Or rather, black print. Hydra check? Yeah, I didn't drink a lot of water today. Anyways, that was phenomenal, actually. I wasn't feeling it for a while, but then that last run with the freaking stars and the clutch, that was actually... I'm so glad that I followed my instinct to actually exchange in the washing machine, because I wasn't going to. For quite a while, I wasn't going to. And then at the last minute, I decided, no, you know what? I can grow my allowance pretty effortlessly with the lab. With the lab, I've grown my allowance quite a bit, and there's still a lot of boxes and whatnot. So I really should prioritize the stars, because I know something happens at 50. And you know what? I would have not been able to do half the shit I did today had I not taken that decision. Sanctum key is in the Sanctum. Your mom wasn't thinking and left it there. And the game is unwinnable, the end. Now you're really gonna want star buffs? Oh, I sure will. I sure will. Now go back to 50 stars and get planetarium. I don't think the planetarium is important. I think I said this before. I think it was only there to tell you that you want 50 stars. 2+ stars is really nice. Yeah, but the car key is nicer. We know there are, do we know where there are 8 doors aside from here? Not really. There are 8 doors in the foyer, I think. There's 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But I've opened every single one of the doors. Not in the foyer, in the other one. The one that, you know, the orange one that the foyer opens. Great Hall! Yeah, that one. We know there's 8 in the Great Hall, but I've opened every single door in there, and there was nothing. The Room of 8 we have done, and it had nothing. One of my guesses is like, what if it's in the Mechanarium, but only if I actually pull up the entirety of the Mechanarium, like if I max it out on doors. Transportation is the moat, right? No, transportation is the number of rays and the positioning of those rays. That Torment Nexus had the last laugh? No, I got everything in it. I got everything. That was a genuinely impressive run, Ellie. Well done. This last one actually exhausted me. I was cutting it down to the wire so tight. There was so much strategy that went into this one. Had I done one thing differently, I wouldn't have gotten there. This last one was like actually mind taxing. We got a new kind of blueprint. Yeah, we actually got a lot done. I'm really excited. All print is black, shaking my head. We all know color printers don't work. They work as long as you have every color, even if you're printing it black. One more run? No, I'm exhausted, ma'am. I'm exhausted. Absolute laundry room W. Yeah, without that, I wouldn't have been able to do this. Overall, it was a good run. Overall, it was great. Well done today. You made amazing progress, but also fried your brain and made Richard so mad with that gear nonsense. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I apologize greatly. The Torment Nexus had the last laugh because it ate just enough steps. Did it eat just enough steps? I didn't count. Fun fact about the Mechanarium completion: if you can reduce the amount of re-shoe-eared rooms by putting in a dead end. I don't understand what you said. If you can reduce the amount of re-shoe-eared rooms by putting in a dead end. Required rooms. Why? How does that work? Oh, wrap up. Wait 1 second. I'm watching you at 2 times speed, the wrap up. We have barely started the wrap up though. I'm mentally strained and I wasn't even playing. Today was actually a very puzzle day. But I am so happy with what we got. Like really happy with what we got. Now, I think my biggest problem right now is not having any information about the realms. It's not that I don't have any information about the realms. I have some information, but not enough to complete the things, even with assumptions. Here's what I have. Morajai is white, for sure. I have written down industrial question mark because they invented the puzzle box. And the idea that they are the inventors is like the only clue I have. I know Korarika has to be orange. I know Archeris had to be yellow and stormy. I know Eraja is purple and poetic. And I know Nuance is green. Orinda is black. Feneris is red. Based on that, I'm assuming Vera has to be pink because it's the only color not in use. Black, violet, green, orange, white, yellow, pink, red. Okay, so I'm assuming Vera is pink because it's the only color not in use. The problem is I know nothing more than what I just said. So for pretty much none of them, I have zero information about the transportation methods pretty much anywhere. I only have a few clues about type of society and or weather in like 2 of the countries. Like I really don't have much going on for me. Because the Mechanarium won't create a sideways door if there is a wall in the way. Oh, so it will instead jump to the next available door. Oh, nice. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the help. I really did need help today. First it tries forwards, then on the sides, then on the diagonals. And if forwards and the sides are already blocked, then it will immediately go to the diagonals. Good to know. Reminder to check the hot water vapor on WAPAP. I catched up. Yay! A few clues. Is that a sequel to a new clue? I still do need to do a new clue. Let me go to my annotations. Let me go to my notes. So, power hammer in the tunnel. I'm gonna write down, hey, pause this. Pause this. You apparently need stuff before, and it's a different tunnel. Okay, what else do I have? Boiler room box for the red door in the sanctum area. I already did that, and we don't need to go back in there. We actually legitimately don't need that at all anymore because we got the letter, we got the gem. Oh, I guess that's one free gem, but at the cost of steps. So I have written down library, new clue, plus magnifying glass. You know what? I ordered a new clue, so I'm gonna say, Ellie, next run, prioritize getting that magnifying glass at all costs. Or rather, no, that's not exactly it. Ellie, next library will have a new clue. Only spawn if magnifying glass. There we go. That's better. Keep chasing the vault. Of course, I still have to keep chasing the vault. Drafting medicine sweepstakes. I guess we're gonna focus on that after I do the new clue with a magnifying glass. Realms info. No idea. Castle question mark. Also no idea. Do the mirrors room. And axe. I need to choose between the vault, the cloister, or the trophy room. The trophy room is the most expensive one. It gives me a bunch of gems, but it's way too expensive to get. The vault is just 3 gems, but as we saw today, 3 gems can be a lot. And the cloister is just so useful because it has 4 doors and it has the luck thing. So it's difficult to decide. It's difficult to decide. I was just about to say, I don't know if it's because I played during early access, but Hades 2 story felt quite short, but it is a little grindy. Depends how much stuff you want. I think it might be because of the early access, or it might be in comparison to Hades 1. Granted, the thing about these roguelite games is that it's really hard to tell just how long the story is, because are you counting all of the interactions you have in between runs? Are you counting all of the things that require you to die over and over? Or are you just counting how many times you succeed? I don't know. So if we are blue in this game, are those clues some kind of Blue's Clues? You know what? I think I've thought of that joke before, but I didn't figure out how to make it and not feel lame. Blue's Clues joke. I gotta say, I was never a big fan of Blue's Clues. I'm sorry. Oh! Lydia, thank you so much! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh my god, that's another puzzle game. Oh, that's another puzzle game that I got really stuck at when I finished the demo, actually. Thank you! Lydia has just given me the bench. For those of you who saw me playing the demo, we are going to have to decide if we play it on the channel or not. As we know, the waitlist is insane right now. This is another puzzle game where I actually couldn't finish the demo on my own without the internet. And I have to say, it is quite chaotic and fun. The idea of it is quite chaotic and fun for stream. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to swing it. Because I couldn't finish the demo without checking online. But thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The pigeon game, the pigeon game. Exactly. Sorry, I'm not scared of feeling lame. I'm too awesome for that. Legitimately, what an amazing view of the worldview. I love that. I absolutely fucking love that. That's how I feel about cringe. I will accept thinking things and liking things that are cringe, and I don't give a shit. Cringe is dead. It doesn't exist. What game? The Bench, which is a game about being an old man trying to escape with the help of an army of pigeons, and particularly one very, very, very sus demon pigeon. This game is a puzzle game, Ellie the Clear Explainer. I mean, it is a puzzle game. Oh, that one. Nice. Yeah, I also mentioned it in my best of Next Fest demos. I do think it's like the best puzzle game that I tried that demo. Or one of the best, because I also had the May I Take a Seat. I really like that one. The giraffe one as well. No, it's not May I Take a Seat. It's this seat taken. Regardless, with the other two, I was able to finish the demo. With this one, I actually needed to look for answers online. So that's the only thing that makes me a little nervous. But yeah, I thank you very much. Thank you. When are you playing the Dragon Daughter game that you popularized? Drapline was the name. Drapline is on the waiting room, on the waiting list. And I didn't count it the other day. Remember the other day when I was like, hey, we will see about playing... I think it was yesterday. We will see about playing Tower Defense, but the list is very cluttered. I listed like 5 titles. I actually forgot Drapline, so it's more like 6 titles. Nice idea. I'll rewatch that video you made. I hope that you enjoy it. I put a lot of work into that video. It took me... Little fun fact about that video. It took me about a month to make. And most of that was the stupid grid in the intro. Where I said, like, I tried 50 games so you don't have to, or whatever the fuck I said. Don't even remember. But that grid... where it wasn't 50, it was like 100 something. That grid of games where each game showed up for 3 seconds. That game, that screen where I put 50 different clips. How much was it? Let me tell you, that took me 2 weeks. That grid took me 2 weeks. Because my computer it wanted to kill me in my sleep with that grid. I had to pre-render and re-render every single one of those screens every time that I wanted to change something. And when I put things, and then I looked at it as a grid, and I was like, ooh, the colors are awful because this corner is dark and this corner is too purple. And I had to rearrange things. Instead of looking at it again, I would take screenshots, go into a drawing program, test things that way, write down what clip I needed to move into what number of the grid so that I would only have to move it once, because every time I made a single movement, my computer would take 25 minutes to react. It was a struggle. And I want to do more games like that the next time that I get to try Next Fest stuff freely. Because in October, mind you, October was a fantastic Next Fest. October was incredible. There were so many good games. The first 7 that I tried went into my wish list. Like, it was a really good Next Fest. And I couldn't really delve into it as much as I wanted. But if I get the chance of doing it in February, I might want to do another one of those videos. I really enjoyed the process. I would be able to streamline it way more. I would not do a fucking grid that takes 2 weeks because my computer cannot render it. Sounds like hell. It was hell. Please watch that video. It was hell to do. So yeah, anyways. I'm counting on nights succeeded. I've succeeded a total of 15 times and 11 of those were chronos. So that's the thing about roguelites. A lot of the story can happen on deaths because the game is designed for you to die over and over again. Can send Deltarune and add Drapline, and then Rancor kills you in your sleep. I enjoyed the video, but I can't say I remember the tier list. It's always there for you to see it, and I don't remember if I... Oh, did I separate it in segments? Did I add a timestamp list in the description? I don't remember if I did that. Replace Silksong with Dropline? Are you fucking insane? I think I missed that video. It's on my channel right now. If you want to watch it, I actually did put a lot of effort into that video. It's basically just a recommendation of games based on demos. So yeah, if you'd like to see some games that I recommend and the reasons why I recommend it, I tried to make it so that everyone could sort of get a vibe if they personally would like that game. Because I made it pretty neutrally. Not every single game that I mentioned in that video ended up in my wish list, because some of them I can understand the objective goodness of it for a specific type of player, even if I'm not that player. For example, Shotgun Copman. Shotgun Copman. I really felt the polish in that one. I felt how well thought out it was and how, like, specific types of gamers who like challenges and mastering a skill set and, like, physics-based propulsion, stuff like that. I recognize it's a really good game. Not for me, though. But I added a lot of stuff in that list that is like, I'm trying to make sure that people will be able to get a vibe for things that they will like, even if it's not necessarily my perfect taste. I beat you to it. I did the timestamp faster than you. Oh, you did the timestamp. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Endurance Deltarune stream on Sunday at 3 a.m. Tell everyone except Rancor. Yes. And then he actually kills you in your sleep. Are you making a member stream next Saturday? Doubt it. Are you making a member stream tomorrow? Doubt it. Actually, no. For sure tomorrow I'm not. Leo, are you aware that we have elections coming up? Are you aware that we have to vote this weekend? Can we do a member stream yesterday? No. Sorry, I still haven't mastered my time traveling. You're gonna have to wait for that one. Oh boy, what are your chances? No, that different voting. Voted is a poll, different thing. I was kidding because of the mythical 7 hours week. Huh? What do you mean? I vote for Elyssia? No, I don't want your vote. I should not be trusted with that much power. Are you kidding me? Have you seen me today playing? Have you seen how infuriated people get because I'm stupid? Do you think someone this stupid should be leading anyone? Do you think this is the brain of a leader? I don't want your vote. This is not the brain of a leader. Can we do a member stream in 47 years? Sure. Write it down in your calendar. Write it down on your agenda. In 47 years, we're doing a member stream. Exactly in 47 years. I trust you to get lost on the way to the state building and never get around to using the power for anything. Well, yeah, I see that. I vote for Elyssia as, how is it called, figurehead? I guess I could make a good figurehead. You're talking about a puppet, right? I guess I could make a good figurehead. I have the charisma, not the brain. Elyssia Nikos for ruler of the world. I don't want that responsibility, though. I vote Ellie for president. I trust her more than any politician. You shouldn't. I'm dumb. That is exactly why you deserve my vote. Guys, you need smart people leading the country. You need smart people. Right, I live in the mountains. The closest and only school where I vote has only 6 classrooms and less than 100 students, so it takes me like 20 minutes to vote. Last few times, I've been really lucky, and I went in when there were like 2 or less people online to vote in my table. So I'm hoping for the same on this occasion. But just in case, I'm reserving the whole day, obviously. The greatest sign of a leader is when they don't want the leadership position. Ellie has my vote. No! I don't want it! Crumpets, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. When the face of the leader is empty and in reality the one doing things is another anonymous person. Yeah, like a puppet. I call that being like a puppet, you know? She's not smart, but she's cute, TM. That would be my slogan. Are you working on my campaign slogan? Leo's puppet, I can see this working. Oh boy! Listen, at least it wouldn't be boring. Yeah, sure, but for bad reasons, probably. Ria, right, smart? I said should. Name me one country leader who is smart. I don't know every country. I'm not aware of every country. That's my defense. I'll get my country to call you Mango, like how we have our cupcake now. I like cupcake more than mango. Can I get that one? Ideally, yes, but if I explain to you my leaders, yeah, you'd fit right in. Being a leader sucks. You don't want to be one, trust me. I've been saying I don't want your vote. Don't vote for me. Let me have my life in relative anonymity. It's not anonymous because you're all here and you're all seeing me, but like relative lack of responsibility. I'm only responsible for my shit, my career, my whatever, you know? I don't want to be responsible for everyone else's. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Give me your vote. I will ban AIs. Give me your vote. I will close open AI and all that bullshit. That's the one reason I would want your vote. ChatGPT, more like ChatGP. Gone. Probably could have come up with something better. The smart ones always are the evil kind of smart. Let's shake it up. Well-meaning pink hair. Well-meaning pink hair and nothing behind those eyes. As Leto said in June, a great leader never knows it is one, is called by others, and he answers to the call. I haven't read Dune, and I haven't watched the movie because I haven't read it. The name came from an affair he was having that was leaked. She used to call him Cupcake in the emails because it's a cute nickname. I like the nickname Cupcake. The end of that sentence doesn't fit for you though, and if your answer is no, remember, you'll be the only thing I need you to be, my son, since the dialogue was for his son. I can be his son. You can't tell me what I can be. I can be his son. Will you not allow me to be your son if I say I want to be your son? If you ban AI, you will get assassinated by the ChatGPT addicts who can't live without ChatGPT. How? They can't ask ChatGPT how to enact my assassination. They can't ask GPT how to get to my house. How are they gonna do shit, huh? How are they gonna do it if they don't have their baby ChatGPT monitor to tell them exactly what next step to take? I feel quite safe, actually. Ellie locking all the AIs, NFTs, remember those, and Discord bots away inside of a sacred tree not to be seen again for 1,000 years. Great reference. That's actually a decent defense. I'm telling you, I feel pretty safe. They will ask people from 4chan to do it? Okay, those fuckers I'm scared about. Those I'm actually scared about. ChatGPT, how do I find Elyssia Nikos? And then the AI explodes because Ellie can't even find her. Yeah. They can't ask ChatGPT how to breathe. Actually, it's so disappointing. I have someone in my life who is someone I otherwise respect a lot, who is someone I learned from a lot, and it's someone that I don't feel comfortable like telling them straight up, you're being an idiot. But I have someone who has fallen into the ChatGPT thing, and this person keeps saying like, oh, I just talk about these things with my ChatGPT, and I'm like, oh no. On the other side, I'm pretty proud of my mother. Because this week she sent me a video, a cute video of a kid playing with a dog, and then I wasn't expecting this from her, but then she went, hey, is this video AI? And I was like, oh my god, you're questioning what you're seeing on the internet, like I taught you. Let me see. And I saw it, and I like analyzed it, and I was like, yes, mom, you did it. You recognized AI. You doubted, and then even if she didn't recognize it, she vetted it through me. She made sure that she wasn't getting like bamboozled. I feel very proud about that. ChatGPT and AI girlfriend experiences are ruining a generation. Yeah, they are. Are you the Lisan Al-Gaib, Ellie? I can be. I can be. I don't even know what that is, but I can. Maybe I can be. I don't know. Oof, how disappointing indeed. Oh, sure. I say that I talk to myself and people look at me funny, but you people talk to yourself and hear a response and you're perfectly normal. Yeah. P.S. Dune reference, since you said you are Leto's son, don't worry about it. Oh, no, I know that it's a Dune reference. I still haven't read it. In the last 5 minutes and a half, I still have not read it, sadly. ChatGPT me ha ayudado muchas veces y hay veces que no me permito su ayuda para pensar cómo hacerlo y fallar. Es que eso es muy importante, Jack. Es muy importante que aprendas a pensar por tu cuenta. Porque ChatGPT no siempre va a estar ahí. Muchas veces alucina. Muchas veces la información es falsa. Y muchas veces vas a estar en una situación en la que no tenés internet. O quizás un día ChatGPT, porque literalmente no es redutable, un día quizás ChatGPT se hace mucho más caro y ya no podés simplemente acceder a ChatGPT. Es importante que aprendas a confiar en fuentes reales y no en fuentes que pueden llegar a asesinarte porque te dieron información falsa, como es ChatGPT. Ellie's mom stays winning. I was so proud. I saw a video that was talking about it and I was thinking it's about time for natural selection to take place again. It's truly disappointing. Yeah, but I don't agree with the statement though, because we are communitary creatures. If you could ever read fully a Dune book in one in 5 minutes, you would be one of the fastest readers in the whole world, and if you understood, even a genius. I tried to start it before, but the book itself started with like, I don't know if it was a map or a family tree or a hierarchy tree or something like that, and I got intimidated and I was like, fuck this, and I went back to read something else. Because I get really lost in books that have or stories in general that have a lot of like political intrigue and like family trees and whatever. In fact, even in Apothecary Diaries, I'm already lost. I struggle to keep track of everything because there is like a family tree shenanigans map sort of thing, and it makes me struggle. Huh, that's a new feeling. Pride in someone else. Unfortunately, it's being overshadowed by my hate of AI. No, I can feel both at the same time. I can hate AI and be proud of my mom at the same time. La gente ha olvidado el Google académico y yo en Google Maps. Yo también uso Google Maps porque no tengo sentido de orientación, pero es importante saber cómo hacer Google académico. Yo solo confío en él y sigo sus instrucciones para mi vida. No deberías. No deberías. Plans within plans, or plots within plots within plots is the TLDR of Dune. Yeah, which is gonna be really hard to follow for me, so it intimidates me. Eli, duerme 8 horas por día. Nirwanda, claro, mi reina, llega tarde al trabajo todos los días y lo despiden. But then you need to sleep earlier. I hate that I understand that reference, Leo. I don't. Is that a reference? So yeah, I don't think you can ever finish that book. Yeah, I probably can't. I probably can't. Ellie's screaming on her way to final flush the AI. Yeah! Let's final flush the AI, baby! Woo! Anyways, guys, I feel like we've been talking for a little bit and my throat is kind of tired. I haven't been hydrating as much as I wanted to, and I think I'm going to go next week a 4 days week, like normal. And then after that, until I finish at least one game, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be doing 4-5, 4-5, 4-5 before I can go back to my 4-3, 4-3, 4-3. Because too many games. Too many games. You already finished Contract Rush. Yeah, but that was important to get Deltarune in. So yeah. I can send you an easy to digest video about June on the key factors that explain the important part of the Facebook. No, because if I want to... Like, here's the thing. I could just watch the movie for that. But I like reading books. Chat, can we reach 4 hours regularly? Let's find out after the commercial. It's not regularly! It's because there are games that you can only save in between runs. ChatGPT me ayuda en temas de información y Gemini me ayuda en temas emocionales. Shaq, es muy importante que entiendas esto. Podrías estar metiéndote en una situación muy complicada y muy peligrosa haciendo eso. Un AI no entiende tus emociones. Un AI no te puede dar buenos consejos emocionales. Un AI no te está acompañando. Un AI no siente. A un AI no le importás. No tiene el concepto de vos como persona. Es muy importante que trates de crear conexiones reales con gente. Yo sé que no es fácil, pero es importante que intentes tener una red donde caer que sea real y no una máquina que existe solo para hacer rédito a un par de visionarios que no tiene concepto de qué es sentir algo. The movie adaptation sucks, at least the second one. The first one was almost perfect. Really? Okay, Elyssia, I'm a 2-hour streamer. Nico's 2 hours and a half. But it's just I needed to finish the run. You dropping us anywhere today? No, I don't think so. So anyways, thank you everyone for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you had fun. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your weekend. And don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and to others, okay? Take care, my Snake Shifters. Bye-bye!